In other state news, Florida continues to shatter tourism records. Governor DeSantis announced today that the Sunshine State welcomed a staggering 143.3 million visitors in 2025. That's another record-setting year for Florida tourism. The fourth quarter alone saw 33.5 million travelers, marking the highest fourth quarter visitation on record. Domestic travelers made up the vast majority, but Florida also saw strong growth from international markets like Brazil, which is now the second largest source of overseas visitors, as well as Argentina and several European countries. Governor DeSantis highlighted the economic benefits for residents, attributing the success to strategic investments in infrastructure, public safety, and the environment. Florida remains the #1 domestic travel destination and top choice globally.